Capricorn, welcome to the tarot room. My name is Robyn. And Capricorn, today, let's do a what you don't see coming style reading. Let's see what's coming next. Let's see what's coming in your direction. Let's see how it plays out. Let's just see what you can expect here. Spirit guides, what's up with Cap? What's next? What's coming towards them? Well, hello. We got ourselves a little message in the bottle. Incoming messages, okay? So let's see what this message is, who it is, what they want. Let's hope it's a good message here, Capricorn. But let's find out if I can shuffle the cards here. I'm just going to reset that. Hold on. Feeling a little off, Cappy. Feeling a little off. There we go. Feels good. Let's get into it. What is this message? What does this person want to say? What do they want from Capricorn? What's going on? Well, golly gee. What direction? We have upright, death, Scorpio energy, Two of Cups. So friendship, a partnership, transformation here. Let's find out. Let's find out. We got the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. Lopsided. Let's center the cards. Okay. And Capricorn, for those of you who are interested, I am open for personal readings. If you'd like one, the link is in the description box below. But it can also be found on my website, thetarotroom.net. The Page of Swords is in reverse here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. We have a lot of air here. There's a Two of Wands. You got a tough decision. There's a Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Alrighty then. What's on the bottom of the deck? Judgment. There's your decision. Five of Wands. You're struggling with this decision. There's the Ace of Pentacles. There's the message. Something being offered to you. The Ace of Pentacles is a fresh start. All the aces represent something fresh and new. But the Ace of Pentacles, I say it all the time, represent a successful new fresh start. So we start this with the death. Let's talk about that. Let's see how we're coming into this reading. What's this death energy, this Scorpio energy? Could be an ending, could be a transformation. What do we got? Oh, it's the end of anxieties. Okay, oh, it's the end of stagnancy. Well, oh, hello, Tower. Heavy emphasis on Scorpio and Pluto. Scorpio, Tower. Hey, man, Pisces energy. Capricorn, we start this with four major arcanas. There's the Queen of Swords. There's a Five of Cups, an opportunity you can't refuse. So if you've been worried, if you've been stressed out, if you've been feeling stuck, if you feel like things aren't progressing forward, everything's about to change. With that Tower moment, it's like changes in an instant. So this message comes through and, well, you're not going to be worried anymore. You're not going to feel stuck anymore. It's going to progress things forward. Okay, what direction? Let's see what we're talking about, because we have the Two of Cups. Could be a friendship, could be love, could be a job, could be an offer on your house. Maybe you've been trying to sell your house and it hasn't sold. Maybe you've been trying to sell your car, your boat, your plane, train, or automobile here. You know what? This is a random side note. I was looking at RVs, because for some of you that may or may not know this, I want an RV and I want to just like go RVing. I think it'll be quite the experience. And there was an RV on Amazon for $18,000, like a travel trailer. It was like 20-foot travel trailer. So I went to look at the reviews because I thought, what the hell, I'm going to buy a trailer on Amazon. And it literally came in a box, Capricorn. And there was one review and she's like, this showed up in a box. I was like, could you imagine buying like, anyway, some of you might be getting a trailer, travel trailer, tent trailer, something like that. But it's the end of stuckness. It's the end of worries. It's the end of lacking progress. So something is, let me see what the Two of Cups is. We'll understand. Because the Knight of Swords, the Tower, that's a very fast movement. So it's like, it happens right away. Page of Cups is in reverse. What's the Dece? Five of Wands. Huh. The Ten of Wands. This is a friend. The King of Cups. Okay. You had an ending with a friend, or a coworker, or job. And there's the Devil. Okay, and they were being petty or immature, or this is someone coming back and apologizing to you. Okay, took a little twist. It's not where I was expecting it to go. So you had a fight or an argument with someone. Apply it how it applies. If this is your reading, you recently had a fight or an argument with someone. Could have been a friend, lover, family member, coworker, boss. They were being petty and immature here with the Page of Cups in reverse. Maybe they were envious. So, yeah, and now they're apologizing. There's a Seven of Wands. How are you going to react, though? There's the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. So this person's taking accountability and responsibility here for an argument or a fight that you had. Okay. And maybe that's, okay. Let's see how that plays out. What's the Knight of Swords? What's the Knight of... The Six of Cups is in reverse. What the the heck is going on here, Capricorn? That message has thrown me off. It might catch you off guard too. It might throw you for a loop. The Six of Cups is in reverse. We have Justice. What's on the book? They're going to tell you they were projecting their past onto you. There's the Eight of Swords they can't stop thinking about. There's the Page of Swords. There's the Knight of Cups. They underappreciated you and undervalued you. So there's two ways to apply this. So for some of you, if this is like a friendship, a family member, a lover, they were undervaluing you and they were projecting insecurities from the past. The Six of Cups is in reverse, is projecting insecurities from the past. You know, you're dating this person, it's not going anywhere, it's not progressing, you're feeling stuck, and they're going to come forward and say, listen, this is what I did. They'll give you an explanation. For those, some of you, I feel like it's work, and I feel like you were being undervalued, underpaid, and underappreciated at work, and this is a raise or a promotion, or it could even be a competitor coming in and things change quickly, right? It's like Friday, you go to leave work, they say, Capricorn, come in the office because Monday morning you're the manager, baby, type of energy. So your karma's coming through here, Capricorn. So apply it how it applies to you. For some of you, that might not have been a fight. It might have been just a struggle, a challenge, competition. Either way, you weren't being valued the way that you should have been valued for what you were bringing to the table. And this person, this company, this lover, this friend, this family member realizes that. And they want to, make that up to you. The Knight of Swords tells us that it's going to move forward, right? Quickly. Now, the Page of Swords is in reverse. Let's get that. Why is the Page of Swords upside down? So I feel, hold on, let me get the card. Yeah, the Lovers. Okay. Judgment. And the Page of Cups. So I feel like that's just this person. The Page of Cups in reverse can be kind of gossip, what other people are saying. Could be a liar. I feel this is the past projection. And the person, so if this is a friend, a family member, there's their apology. There's them saying, listen, I was just, the last person I dated, they were a player. They cheated on me. I just had some insecurities here. If it was a coworker, a friend. So there's an element where they're expressing what their insecurities are. But at the same time, they're realizing that they shouldn't have done that. What other people did isn't you, right? Now, if this is work, I'm going to say there might have been somebody in the ear of them saying negative things about you, gossiping about you, putting you down. Could have been an ex-employer even. There's an element here of someone talking shit about you, Capricorn, and it influenced that person. So they let other people get in their head, and that created a false understanding or false perception of you. But they're now realizing that. The truth always comes out, right? Like if a coworker is sitting there taking credit for everything that you did in a few months, when they can't continue to do that, the truth comes out, right? If someone's gossiping about you and making, so it's kind of like that element where, again, apply it how it goes, because I feel like it's going both ways. Either they're not going to allow other people's opinions of you or gossip or lies about you affect their opinion anymore. And some of you, it's just realizing you're not the past person and they don't want to make the mistake of projecting that insecurity onto you. Either way, it puts you in a position of having to make a decision here. The Two of Wands with the Seven of Pentacles. Are you going to take this job, take this promotion, take this raise? Are you going to accept this person back in your life? Are you going to, you have a decision to make. What's the Seven of Pentacles here? There, I believe it's the Two of Cups. Yep. You're struggling with it though. There's the Five of Wands. There's the King of Swords. We have a lot of swords here. There's the King of Pentacles. That would be you. But which is on the other side? The Strength and the Four of Pentacles. I feel right back you're holding back. Right now you're holding back. So it's not like you're saying, I knew Janet in accounting was gossiping about me. That itch bay. It's not like that. It's kind of where you're holding back and you're just listening. This person comes back. They're explaining their insecurities, what they did, why they did it. I feel like you're just listening. And now you're struggling to decide what direction to move into. Okay, so then advice. Let's see advice for Capricorn. Queen of Cups. So what you don't see coming is an apology, basically. There's an apology coming through here. How do you trust your intuition? Okay. Six of Pentacles. Make sure it's equal. Make sure it's fair. Make sure it's balanced. The Chariot. As long as you feel that it's balanced, take it. So the Queen of Cups here is trusting your intuition. Allow your intuition to lead and guide you. And there's a Six of Pentacles. So just make sure that it's an equal give and take. If it's your company and they're giving you a supervisor or manager job, well, make sure you're getting a raise with that. You're not going to take more responsibility without more money. If this is a person, make sure that it's equal. Make sure that they're going to contribute, right? If this is love, they want to take you out, they're planning dates. You're planning dates. If it's a friend, They're there for you. You're there for them. So the advice is to move forward, trust your intuition, but make sure it's an equal give and take. If it's not, if they're just talking, if they're trying to give you a raise or, excuse me, a promotion with no raise or something, well, why would you take that? So just trust your intuition and allow your heart to guide you here. And just make sure that it's equal give and take here, Capricorn. All right. So what you don't see coming is an apology. Someone taking accountability and responsibility for a mistake they made here. That's what I got. That's what's up. That's what's going down. So Capricorn, let's grab some oracles. Let's see what they want to say. And we'll jump back into the tarot. We'll do a potential outcome. We'll see where you are at the end of August here. So what does Capricorn need to surrender to? Well, we got ourselves a couple here, Capricorn. Passion. So get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. And self-esteem. So you deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. I want to grab your spirit animal. What's the spirit animal message here for Capricorn? Oh, the raven. Yeah, we got a little bit of confidence here. You are encouraged to disconnect from the physical plane or material and move to the spiritual realm. You have a deep spiritual connection and you must not ignore it. You are on the brink of transformation and your divine purpose could be revealing itself. Okie dokie. I want to grab the Akashic Records too. I feel like there's something that needs to be said for some reason. So what is the Akashic Record here for Capricorn? We got 3, I think, here, Cappy. Yes, we do. All right, there's the butterfly transformation. Let's go. Okay, no, actually, I saw let's go, but it says let go. I read it wrong. All right, let go of what no longer serves you. Stop holding grudges. Express your emotions and aim towards a compromise. Whether there's a lack of understanding, it is best to just move on, but the truth will set you free and open up. You're being asked to open your heart to another, to let down your walls and trust that they want what's best from you. Your life will open up into wonderful ways once you decide to open up, all right? And walk away. You're wasting your precious energy on something that's not going to bear any fruit. It is time to turn your attention to things that are more aligned with your soul purpose. So really be honest with yourself here. No matter what way you move forward, you got to forgive, right? You have to forgive this person. The question is, do you want to work with them or allow them back in your life or move in a different direction? So let's find out. Let's see what you do. Let's get down to it, Capricorn. Let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. When I say outcome, like I said, let's see where you are at the end of August. Let's see how things are playing out, how they're doing, how you're doing, what you decide to do. Let's talk about you. We have the sun. Well, you're happy. You are happy. Leo energy. Judgment, decision made. So you're happy with the decision and the choice that you've made here. Okay. The 9 of Wands. Still a little bit of wounded warrior energy. So you haven't forgotten the past here. The Ace of Wands is in reverse. Okay. One more. What is this? You walked away. The 8 of Cups. The 2 of Wands. You made a difficult choice here. The Page of Cups. The King of Cups. You followed your heart. There's the Knight of Swords. So there's the 7 of Pentacles. There's the Queen of Wands. So I definitely feel like you've made your decision. And I do feel like your decision was a big fat no. With the Ace of Wands and the 9 of Wands. So whatever they said, whatever they did, maybe you thought it was an excuse or maybe it was unforgivable. I do feel that this person was met with the door. When I say the door, don't let the door hit them on the way out. I do think you made an uncomfortable decision here. It tells me that you've made a different decision, which tells me in the past maybe you forgave someone when they didn't deserve to be forgiven. Let me rephrase that. Everyone deserves to be forgiven, but you maybe trusted someone that didn't deserve your trust after they, you know, it's like someone cheated on you, you brought them back, they cheated on you. You let them back, they cheated on you again, right? They're not, that person doesn't deserve your forgiveness and trust. You need to forgive and move forward. Not forgive and let him. So I do feel you walk away. I do feel you've made different decisions than you've made in the past. This person, whatever they said, whatever they did, it was a no-go. And if it was a business, I really feel like you may have quit your job or found a new job where you feel valued and appreciated. It's kind of that thing where it's like, you know what, I don't want to work for a company where they're going to listen to other people instead of basing it on my performance. You know, it's that type of thing. So Capricorn, you reject this, you say no, But the good news is you're happy with your decision. So you made the right decision for you. Apology not accepted. Bam. But I do see you moving forward. I do see you letting go. The King of Cups, the Page of Cups tells me that you're just moving in a different direction with different people, with a different job, with a different situation, but you're happy and you're emotionally satisfied and content with the decision that you made. All right. So you got an apology coming through and that feels good. Take it, be flattered, but I don't think it matters. I think your mind's already made up and you're letting this go. The answer is no. All right. That's what I got, Capricorn. That's what's coming towards you here in your direction. So Capricorn, I sure hope you enjoyed your reading. I do hope it resonated and benefited you. Wrong deck of cards, hold on. And as always, if you like your reading, if you like my style, I do ask that you like, comment, subscribe. It does help my channel to grow. Thank you, Capricorn. I always appreciate your support. Now let's close your reading off with your final message. What's the final message for Cappy? Final message for Capricorn. Here we go. Low self-esteem is like driving through life with your handbrake on. Compose a letter to your future self. Who do you think you'll be 10 years from now? It's a cool thing to do. Highly recommend that. And for those of you that like the yes or no, let's get it. Yes or no? What's the answer for Capricorn? The answer is, could be. Okay, Cappy, I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time.